How's it going, everyone? So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to gain 10 pounds of muscle without gaining fat. So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Please follow me on Instagram, Dylanberg999. So for most people, you can gain roughly about 45 to 50 pounds of muscle naturally. Through basically your whole lifting career. After about 5, 6, 7 years, you can still gain a little bit of muscle, maybe 1 pound a year, half a pound a year. But again, after about 4 to 5 years of lifting weights, the amount of muscle that you can naturally grow drops significantly. The first year of bodybuilding, lifting weights, you can gain close to about 24 pounds. This is if you are a complete beginner, you guys. So this really depends how to gain 10 pounds of muscle without gaining fat. It really depends on how far along are you on your lifting career. Are you a complete beginner? If you've never lifted a weight before, you don't really know how to do the exercises, you're a complete beginner, to gain 10 pounds of muscle with barely any fat is going to take you about 5 months. Wow, that's crazy. 5 months. Now, let's say you've been lifting for 6 months already. So if you've been lifting for 6 months already, you've probably gained about 12 pounds of muscle. To gain 10 more pounds, you could probably, again, do it in 5 to 6 months. Let's say, though, that you've lifted for a year. After, again, the first year, about 24 pounds of muscle. The second year, it drops to about half that, about 12 to 15 pounds. So if you've lifted for 1 year, to gain 10 pounds of muscle is going to take you about 10 to 11 months, maybe even a year. So it really, really depends on how long you have been training. The best way to gain muscle without gaining fat is to be in a very small caloric surplus. Very small. Average person, when they bulk, like the general thing is like 500 calories above maintenance. If you want to gain very, very little fat, try to go 250 calories only above maintenance. The thing about gaining weight, though, is if you gain any weight at all, chances are you are going to gain a little bit of fat. And again, we can lower this amount by doing a slight caloric surplus, but again, there's still going to be a little bit of fat that is gained. But again, gaining muscle for someone natural, it does take a long time, you guys. I've been doing it for 12 years. You know how much muscle I gained last year? Like none. My lifts too are pretty stale. They're not really getting that much stronger. I'm pretty happy with the amount of weight that I've been able to lift. But I am getting older now and injuries do happen. I can't push it as hard as I used to. My max deadlift, the most I've ever deadlifted is 620. I weighed at about 180 pounds. So that's a really, really good deadlift. I could probably get 700 pounds if I trained really, really hardcore, but I would definitely put myself at a higher chance of getting injured. I don't want to get injured. I'm just showing you guys, like, after a while, it's very, very difficult to add strength to your lifts. And it really depends on how long you have been training for, you guys. So the longer you've been training for, the longer it's going to take to gain 10 pounds. But again, if you want to gain the muscle without gaining the fat, just go in a slight caloric surplus, 250 calories above maintenance, and you'll gain very, very little fat. So I had a video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.